What's up guys, it's Zed and this is the final Q&A for the Khai Lehmann Kara mode. It's been a really long journey. It started all the way in April and I finished like about last week, and I just want to thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support and being with me throughout this whole insane Khai Lehmann journey. Yeah, so we all know that we're here for the Q&A video, but before I go into it, I just want to say a couple things. So the next series is going to be about the club that Khai and Kori bought. So it's going to be a manager Kara mode, but obviously it's still going to have like the storylines, and I also want to improve on my story writing as well. So I really hope that it's going to be a lot better than this Khai Lehmann one. I'm also launching channel memberships. So there's going to be two tiers, one called Raiders Fans and there's going to be one called Wonder Kids. So I'm going to explain all that at the end of the video. So if you're interested in all of that, just stay to the end of the video. So before we go into the video, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow all of my social medias. The link will be in the description because it's going to be way more active than usual with this new series that is coming. So yeah, let's go into the video. At the end of the last video, I put out the comments for the Q&A, so let's take a look at all of the major comments that are here. All right, so first question, I need to make this bigger because I swear to God I cannot see to save my life right now. All right, first by Abigail Coesta 9759. Hello, been a fan for a while, thank you. Just wondering if you are eventually gonna tackle other sports games, or is it just FC for now? Can't wait for the Kaya or Nigerian player Kara mode from ya. So yeah, the Kara mode, I'm still gonna do that, but that's gonna be like at the end of FC26, because I have like a couple other things planned in between now and when I'm gonna start her own. I mean, she's still going to be in this new series, but she's not going to be a major character. And then for your main question, am I going to cover other sports games? Yes, I am. I actually plan on doing other sports games. I also plan on doing walkthroughs, like maybe in between each major story that I make. NBA, WWE, the likes of those. So I'm going to be doing all of that in the future of this channel, so it's not just FC. All right, so from Still Star 18, will we see Kaya's journey like Khai, or Kai's new role as a club owner with Kori? Yeah, the next series is gonna be about Khai. It's not gonna be about Khai, sorry, it's gonna be about the club, but I mean we will see Khai and Kori, and it's Kori with an I, not a Y. And the Kaya's journey, I already talked about that. From Eric Enduro, will you be making more series of the purchased? Okay, yeah, I will be making a series on the Purchase Club. That's Barnett. XX Yeet YT, what's next? The Barnett Kara mode is next, and I'm going to be starting that next week Sunday. The upload schedule, I'm not very sure because I want to like improve the editing as well, so I might be doing every week. I might be doing every Sunday evening rather than the 3 to 4 days I normally do, but it depends. I might still do 3 to 4 days. I just want to see exactly how much time I would have to put into the editing, because I want to do like I want to improve on everything in total. Vodi Gold 1 2 3, please do you make the commentators say those words, or it's from the game? I actually use AI to make the commentators say those words.
Manchester United have fallen victim to his lethal finishing in every single meeting.
Yeah, I do use AI to say that, like the dynamic commentary, I use AI for it, so it's not from the game, it's all with AI. It's all done with AI. Frosty the Pomsky, that's an interesting name. Everyone is talking about Khai managing a club, but what about a country? Would that be a thought for him? Khai is not managing a club. He's not going to be a manager, he's just going to be the owner. He's going to get a manager for the club, so he's not going to be doing any managing or stuff like that. All right, from APM Malachi 267, hey Zed, today it's not about questions because you're proving to us time and again you're worth it, and it's time we appreciate and acknowledge you Boyzen. Is that like a language? What does Boyzen mean? Is that like, that's probably from where you're from, I don't know. I mean, it's not just for a full circle for Khai alone, also for us who've been here since day one. All right, this is a really wholesome message. Thank you very much. I will read it, but because of time, I'm not going to read the whole thing here, but I will read it. Thank you very much. The best EFC goated series goes to you, Zed. Thank you very much, APM Malachi. Really thank you. Oh, I forgot to like all of these, sorry about that. Ionamo What? Iowan. Okay. I'm fucking murdering your name. Sorry about that. Ayonamukanu. I think I got that. Sorry about that. Make it Kai Son Karamud. That's not likely, but I might depending on how the next series goes, because you know that I script based on what I play in the matches. I hardly ever script the matches. Like in the Khai Lehmann one, it's only like 5% of the matches that I play that were actually scripted. But like it really depends on how the Kara mode goes. All right, so from Sholo fellow Shozi Molefe, I do not know if I killed your name, sorry about that. Can you give us a vid telling us more about Kai as a kid? That's gonna be tough to do because I'm gonna have to get a shit ton of footage from AI, from Enjoy, and the AI thing is actually pretty expensive, so I might just do a vid maybe like this of me telling you, but I don't really think there's a point in doing that, to be honest. So DefsNotZedd, will Kai still be in the next series, or will it be another football legend? Kai will be in the next series. It's going to be about his club, so he will be making 1 or 2 appearances, as well as Kori Lehmann as well. Also from DefsNotZedd, also what happened to Kori's pregnancy? Did she give birth, or did she have a miscarriage, or did you forget? I did not forget. Kori is not a main character, so I don't really go deep into her story, but if you remember from this last episode, the final episode, they did talk about Kai bringing his children to Kori's kids' first birthday party.
Currently planning Cora's first birthday party.
I'll see if I can bring her cousins down to LA.
That was like in the conversation they had before the FA Cup final. So yeah, I didn't forget about her pregnancy. She has given birth already. From Esther Frank, Kai must make his own energy drink like Messi. I have a name and a fragrance. And if I have a name for a fragrance, the Kai next door. That's a nice name, but I mean his story is over, so I don't really think that I need to do that. But maybe I might incorporate that into the new series. Maybe just like a little snippet of it or some shit. All right, so Red Baker 19, will you make a Kara series? If yes, will she be a Barnet for women? Will you be the Barnet manager? Will there be a Barnet manager career? Okay, I've already answered majority of these. If yes, we should be a Barnet. So there's no Barnet women's, but if I'm doing a creative club career mode for women's, then there might be that, but I don't know. She most likely will be in Arsenal, because I mean she's really adores her father, so she really kind of wants to follow his footsteps to the best of her ability. So she is gonna be in Arsenal for a start, but maybe she might go to Barnet. At the end there, she also spoke with Cairo about her wanting to join the Barnet club if there was a Barnet women's club. So maybe if I do bring that up, maybe she will be in the thing. But then again, with player career mode, you can't really create a club, so I mean it's going to be tricky if I ever want to do that. Question from the Phoenix: is Kori Lehmann still going to be dropping music since the series is over? You actually asked a lot of questions about Kori Lehmann's music. I actually really appreciate that, to be honest. And yes, I'm still going to be dropping music. I'm working on a soundtrack, like is that what it's called? A soundtrack for the new series. It's going to be her and a couple other artists and stuff. Obviously not real artists, because I'm not about to get like some lawsuit or some shit. Yeah, she's going to be dropping music for the next series, and which means there's going to be more Kori Lehmann music. From APXX, will you be starting a new car with a totally new player or a surprise family member of Kai? Amazing series that I've been watching since the start of this year, and it honestly made this year so much better. I was in the first QnA and would love to be featured again. So yeah, you are APXX. Shout out to you. I will be starting a new career. Yes, I've already said that a lot, and it's not going to be, I mean Kai's family members are going to be in the career mode, but like they're not going to be major characters. And thank you very much for your kind words as well. All right, so also from Lilinio, this is actually a big question: is the next series going to be set in 2026 or following Kai's story? So if I want to start from where Kai stopped, that's 2042, that is going to be a pain in the ass to do, like a real pain in the ass to do, because I'm going to have to use a shit ton of mods. And although I'm using mods in this next series, I'm not really a big fan of mods, even though I'm using PC. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like some kind of universe type shit. Like I'm going to do some crazy ass explanation for why the fuck we're going all the way back to 2025 2026 season. But yeah, I'm going to be starting from the 2025-26 season with the new series. Probably gonna come up with a story like maybe the Khai Lehmann thing happened in Ronaldo and Messi's era and shit. That's why it's also gonna be a standalone, because it's gonna be crazy trying to follow it up from 2042, to be honest, because it's gonna be really hard to do. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna start from 2026 and come up with some Marvel multiverse story to make it make sense, basically. So I wish I could continue from 2042, but it's just something that I really don't want to have to do. All right, from average gamer -yo or -yo, will we see both the son and the daughter's career mode simultaneously? Yeah, we will. Their cars are gonna be in the new series. Again, not like major focus points in the series, but we will see both the son and the daughter's career simultaneously. From Thandisi Bankulu, I actually really like this South African name. Sorry if you're not South African, but like it does sound South African to me and shit. So will the sequel be about someone else or about Khai and Cairo? It's going to be about a new club entirely. Chris Hemsworth, YAD, I think I saw you in the last Q&A. I'm not really sure. Are you going to do your siblings career mode? Okay, it's pretty much the same question. All right, so Maluvuyo07, hey Zed, congrats on 1k goals, thank you. But I always wanted to ask, what AI app do you use for your pictures or AI clips? And also, what do you want to achieve at Barnet? I'm going to start with the last question. What do I want to achieve at Barnet? So the Barnet career mode is going to be them chasing the Champions League all the way from League 2. So it's not going to be as long as the Khai one, because after like 10 seasons, I'm pretty sure I should have gotten the Champions League with the team. So it's not going to be as long as 5 seasons, probably like 3 seasons thereabouts. So I want to achieve Champions League with the team. What AI app do you use for your pictures or AI clips? All right, so I use quite a lot of AI apps for this series. I use Midjourney to generate the pictures and sometimes the videos. I use 11 Labs for the voiceovers, and then I use Pixverse for the lip sync and some video generation as well. I'm also looking into more AI software for the coming series, but AI is really fucking expensive, to be honest, so I might just stick with what I already use and just try to like make it even better and shit. So yeah, thank you for your question. All right, so is Khai going to retire Arsenal? He's already retired. I mean, that's the end of the career mode. He's already retired. Are you going to show his retirement ceremony? No, because I mean, if I was going to do that, I would have done it in the final one. I actually wanted to do it, but I ran out. I'm going to be honest. I ran out of the coins I used for the AI thing. So I was like, I'm not just going to do it. I'm just going to leave it to my imagination and everybody else's imagination. Sorry, I couldn't. I actually really wanted to do it, but I just can't do it, basically. So it's just going to end like that. Bro, we're still waiting on the free kick tutorial you promised. Prime Davies 19. Hope the manager series to be like this storyline and everything. Yeah, it's gonna be like storyline based. I know. I actually look at the way you play and it suits a midfielder's career, not a striker. No Kai's play, but as in my gameplay. Okay, all right, that's interesting that you pointed that out. Honestly, that's actually pretty interesting that you pointed that out. I didn't really even notice that, but oh well. Maybe the next fresh series I will do like a new character. Maybe I might do like a midfielder career mode or something, just to see how that works with me and shit. I will also do the free kick tutorial. I'm not like the best at free kicks, to be honest, but I know exactly what to do. But with FC26, it's kind of, the free kick thing is kind of different in FC26. Sometimes you don't have to put as much power as I normally would in FC25, which is why once I went to Bayern, I didn't score as much free kicks as possible, because I was still trying to learn it. Even till now, I'm even still trying to learn the free kicks. I know. So will you ever use mods for your vids? I will. I'm going to be using mods. All right, so from Obed Boateng 8805, I actually do have a friend called Obed, though. I think you should use Assetto Corsa for the driving times. Honestly, I haven't played Assetto Corsa. Do you mean like No Hezi or like the actual Assetto Corsa thing? I haven't seen what the game looks like at all, but I will look at it. I'm pretty comfortable in Need for Speed, but I would also like to use Forza Horizon 5 or 4, because 4 is set in London, or rather in the UK, so I might use 4 for the next series if I can. But I'm also going to check out Assetto Corsa to see if it's something that I would love to use as well. Last question under my comment from Dio Kings. Great series, by the way. So just trying to know how you made all the extra cutscenes. Is this supposed to be things? Anyway, I do understand your question. I use AI for the cutscenes, and I also use Enjoy, and I also use Need for Speed Unbound, basically. So that's how I did the cutscenes. Then I just like edit everything together. All right, so we're done with the questions under my comments. So I'm just gonna answer a couple other frequently asked questions I see in the comment down below. So first, also from Steelstar, from April 6 to 26 October, one of my favorite series I have been watching. Thank you very much for that. I even already answered that actually. All right, from No Cream Halasim. I'm not even gonna try and say that, but you have Wana at the end of your name. I have a South African friend, and she is Wena. She says a lot, not Wana. So I don't know if you're South African or no, but thanks for the awesome 5 seasons. Maybe one day you could do a meet and greet, but thank you. I really enjoyed that series. A meet and greets. Damn. Am I big enough for that yet? I don't know. Probably later down the line, maybe when I get a lot more subscribers than I do now, I would host a meet and greet for sure. From Simply Mr. One, I was here from day one, man. Really talented storytelling. I loved it. Thank you very much, bro. You really tried for this series. Congratulations. From Hades 4064, thank you again. Kizaya Wanjiru, we need a recap on all Khai Lehmann's achievements, individual trophies. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a PDF for that. I don't know when I'm going to do the PDF, to be honest, because I am really busy. Like I said before, I am also an architect, so I do stuff like on and off. So I'm really busy, especially with making this new series. So I will eventually do the career mode. I just don't know when. I'm being transparent. I don't know when I'll do it, but I definitely will do the PDF and let you guys see everything that Khai has done in his career. All right, so that is pretty much it for the video, for the Q&A. But before I end the video, I just want to talk about the channel membership. I'm not going to go into detail. I'm going to make another video going into detail for the channel membership. So there's going to be 2 tiers. There's going to be the Raiders fans, and there's going to be the Wonder Kids. So basically what the Raiders fans does is that you'll be able to ask press conference questions, and I'm going to put your questions in the series. Either the manager of the club, either Khai, either Kori, or maybe like a special character is going to be the one that is answering the questions in the press conference, answering your questions. So that's what's going to be about. There's also going to be other perks that you can have, because obviously it's a channel membership, so there's going to be things that you can do, stickers, all of that and shit. Then this is just like surface level stuff I'm talking about. Then the more important one is the tier 2, which is the Wonder Kid, pretty much. So what this does is that I'm gonna create your player. It's not gonna look like you, because I don't know how many people are gonna like go for this option, but if there's like a lot, I can't create every single person, because it's actually really hard to like create your lookalike in real life. So once you register for the tier 2 in the membership thingy, you just like tell me like whatever player you want to create, his name, like all of his details. Again, I would talk about this with much detail in another video. So there's going to be the Raiders fans and the Wonder Kids for the channel membership, so you guys should definitely stay tuned for that video. All right, so that's the end of the video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm going to put the link to all of my socials in the description if you guys want to follow, give me a follow and share. There's going to be a whole lot of stuff coming out on the different media handles pertaining to the next series, basically. So you guys should want. So if you're interested, you guys should definitely go follow. God, speaking so hard. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.
I got no rival.